rode over as fast as Nightwing could carry me when I heard the living totem has returned. Never thought I'd see the day after watching him fall into the bottomless canyon.
Maybe I'll swing by the mini-golf later. Even
So far, I ain't seen hide no hair of him, but I reckon he'll be on his way to finish what he started all them years ago and destroy the town. We can't give him the chance. We gotta stop him. I owe you, stranger. Come on, let's get to searching. Now remember, be on your guard. This ain't your run-of-the-mill totem we're dealing with. It's a living totem. Them fellas over yonder look mighty suspicious. What are they up to? That's the totem! I'd recognize that half-buried mug anywhere. There's that bug fella.
Hey! This is our giant head! Anyone other than the Kree who tries to approach it will answer to us.
Y'all best step aside. That thing is more trouble than you can imagine.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I've been itching for a good fight.
Come on, compadre. Let's take these warmongers down a peg.
Turns out, camping out by the head and picking fights with outsiders that came here was a good idea. Guess I owe Travlar that sandwich.
These fellas seem prepared to go all out for the totem. He must have used some kind of mind control as how.
I came as soon as I heard. Fighting at the old head? I'm in!
We gotta keep whittling down the totem's army. Figure that's the last of them. Now we can finally take care of the totem himself. Hold up. This is just the head of them floating Kree statues, ain't it? Well, this is embarrassing. But if the totem ain't here, well, where is he? Huh. I appreciate your help, but it looks like I got a little too hot-headed for my own good today. I'm gonna take a step back and try to figure this out. Maybe that Red Wolf fella could help me. He's always been pretty good at tracking folk down.
For the Empire!
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Maybe I could hold my breath just long enough to dig them out. Nope, too risky. Them flying space cart parts in the river could be worth a pretty penny to the right folks. Perhaps for a small cut, I could get some honest Joe or Jolene to help me out. That's another. Don't know how y'all holding your breath so long, but I'm mighty impressed.
Good lick down in that river.
Y'all hear me down there? That was some darn good digging. Put the treasure on that there wood below the winch. This might be a bad time to say, but I broke the winch earlier. Y'all need to find some other way to get that treasure out that river. See anything useful down there?
Such a valuable item. I must protect it at all costs.
Help us! The beast has become agitated. We must calm him so we can return him to his herd.
Watch it! Whoa! How'd y'all do that? That's what all them folks in that fancy floating city are doing these days? Y'all nearly did me in. But that was mighty kind of you to help a stranger all the same. How about you take that golden nugget over there in return? Least I can do.
Where in tarnation they go?
Do declare.
Here, much like Sakar, but with more focus on hats.
Y'all ain't seen a herd of wild horses stampeding by, did ya? Dust had barely settled after them guardians took off when these Kree varmints from next town over came storming through in their fancy spaceship and scared my herd into the winds. Good horses ain't easy to come by, and they sure as shoot ain't cheap, so I'm mighty interested in getting these uns back. If y'all can spare the time to help me, what do you say, darling? Appreciate it. Y'all know how to ride, right? Soon as you find a horse, just saddle up and ride it on back here to me.
It's Charles in a dream of hideout here. So I've told.
Can't decide if the West is wilder or less wild since we joined Chronopolis. Y'all need something? The horses hopefully ain't gone too far. That's one. I'll look after him. You hurry on after the others.
So that big purple face in the sky was real? I thought I dreamt that.
I don't know what people were expecting. Making a giant head critter the sheriff was always gonna end.
Y'all gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Then why don't y'all head out onto Xander and try your hand at that hexagon blitz game? Oh, the circus was in town?
Do you want to think about what you're doing? No?
You found another. Much obliged.
Wonder if that bug fella ever managed to tame his funny-looking buffalo.
A most valuable
You're doing good. Keep them coming.
I can handle this. After all, you have to know these things when you're a king.
Did Rawhide ever find that one?
Red Wolf.
Dang it! What a mess! Darn wind gusting through here like it runs this town, throwing my plans out of whack. It'll take me days.
Help!
Should just be the one more to find now. I'm counting on you.
Help!
Kind stranger, can you help us?
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Big shit the other day. I didn't even know we had a basketball court.
Whoa there!
So that big purple face in the sky was real?
And that's a herd. Come on over so I can thank you properly.
Steady, steady.
Nice to
You
know
must
that there's
try
some good
again,
folk around
stranger.
in this strange place. Thanking you kindly for all your help. Now to get these horses tidied up and sold off to the highest bidder.
Did Rawhide...
Well, what did you think I was gonna do with this many horses? I'm just one woman, darling. I can't ride them all. But don't y'all worry. I'll make sure they're taken care of. And I haven't forgotten what I owe you. Y'all can call on Arizona Annie for a favor anytime you like.
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
Help us! The beast has become agitated. We must calm him so we can return him to his herd.
Whoa there! It's okay.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Yes, it is. I might even invite some friends over.
Making a giant head critter the sheriff. Always gonna be.
Whoa there! It's okay.
Ooh, shiny. I better
creature
hold
has
on to
calmed.
this.
He enjoyed that. Here, as thanks.
What happened? Is this a kind of magic?
Definitely gotten dusty around here since all them other places showed up. Dust in my hat, dust in my boots, dust in my mouth.
So that big purple face in the sky was real? I thought I dreamt that.
Red Wolf has been expecting you, Pilgrim. You are a friend of the Rawhide Kid, are you not? Red Wolf knows why you are here. The location of the living totem eludes you and the kid, but I sense his presence somewhere in this town, and I know what you must do to learn of his dwelling place. You must listen to the whispers of the wind, the rumors from the rivers, the murmurings of the mountain. Oh, and the people probably know a few things too. Ask around, and we will surely learn where the totem makes his lair. Then it is settled. Speak with the townsfolk and take heed their words, for in them will lie the path to the totem.
Big skull and
Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big hole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. I wonder where he went to.
dust in my hat, dust in my boots, dust in my mouth.
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella, wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, 2 reasons, I guess.
Wonder if that old prospector ever got his crane working.
There's a real weirdo walking around town lately, supposedly looking for some sort of evil fishing pole. Heard he got into some business with them Cree fellas down by the border over a giant head. I mean, I ain't gotta tell you that that ain't regular.
Been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon. Oof. Oh, the circus was in town?
Saw someone real strange coming out the sheriff's office the other day. Big face, little arms, little legs, floating chair. Said he was the sheriff now. I tell you, it takes all kinds.
So far, I've learned nothing from the wind or the mountain. The river said it would call me back. So, what knowledge did you bring? That does sound unusual, but it does not shed any light on the totem or his whereabouts. That indeed sounds like the totem. We need only to learn of where he goes. I think that person is referring to the Rawhide Kid, though it is troubling that this is the reputation he's garnered for himself. The saloon. If we knew who occupied the large coat, this information could be useful. It would appear we have learned enough. The totem has been donning a disguise and spending an inordinate amount of time in the local saloon. But to what end? Of course, the answer to this question would most easily be discovered at the saloon itself. I shall reconvene with Rawhide Kid, and the two of us will pursue the totem. But of course, I must first thank you for all your help.
Hello? Is anybody there? Get us out of here!
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy!
You have done much for Rawhide and myself. As soon as he returns, the two of us will go after the totem.
I hear they're getting some fancy new modern entertainment. As me. Nothing wrong with No, wait. That was ducks making eye contact.
Hello? Is anybody there? Get us out of here! Who'd I talk to about getting me one of them metal horseless carriages?
I told you we shouldn't have come to this place.
How was I supposed to know we'd get robbed and locked up by bandits?
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge?
Whoever heard of a...
Are you here to save us?
Finally, I'm so done with this dusty old place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, there's a new sheriff in town.
What? Y'all gotta ask yourself one question.
Whoever heard of a two-gun kid with only one gun? Those rotten, two-timing, yellow-bellied, good-for-nothing hoodlums took off with my gun. How's a fella supposed to go by the name of Two-Gun Kid when he's only toting one gun? And don't even think about suggesting a name change, partner. I just got my business cards done. Now, the only option here is to track down those varmints and get back my gun. Y'all gonna help, right?
Big skull and...
Oh, yeah. I knew you was ready for some action. Let's skedaddle, partner. Pretty sure I saw them varmints come this way. That's them crooked pistol pictures! Get 'em! Huh. Looks like none of them had my gun. Reckon there's more of them up ahead.
Kang spies with his digital eye something.
Reach for the skies. Dang it, that'd have been so much better if I had both my guns.
Purple face in the sky was real? Thought I meant that.
Dang it! What a mess! Darn wind gusting through here like it runs this town, throwing my plans out of whack. You don't think you can crack it? I've wasted hours trying to sort them jumbled up plans. All it got me was a jumbled up brain.
Any of them drop my gun? No? Darn it. Well, nothing for it but to keep on keeping on.
By golly, you cracked it! My plan's to change the world of travel. The tumble cart. Think about it. Tumbleweeds tumble everywhere, friend, and soon, so shall we. Once we put this prototype together, that is.
These uns are uglier than the last fellas. One of these bozos definitely has my gun.
These parts are for the switch that only the tumble cart and a few semi-resistant machines can operate. Use it to open up that there chest. I'll be taking notes.
Ever got his crane working. Sounded like he found some real good loot down in that river.
Why, it's more glorious than I ever imagined. Thanks for all your help. As a token of my gratitude, please help yourself to the gold chest. And tell all your friends about the tumble cart.
Nice! Just wish I could use stuff like this.
Sure is dusty out. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Wait, hold up. Yes, it is. I might even invite some friends over.
I knew it. There's my gun. Quick, grab. Woo-hoo! Y'all got my gun back, meaning the two-gun kid is officially back in business. Wonder if the fella I borrowed this name from ever had this kind of trouble. Oh, heck. I could have just given my business cards to that guy. Well, no point crying over spilt cactus milk. Thanks for your help, partner. You ever have need for my two guns, just holler.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
That kooky inventor tried to peddle me some kind of voodoo garbage. Over your words. Now, why would I?
Darn machine. Why won't you stay up there? I can't run up to the roof fast enough to use this darn contraption before it slides on back down again.
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense.
Were we meeting at high noon or low noon? I can't remember.
Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge?
Another crime, and this
Howdy. Ever since this whole Chronopolis business started, Morris Banshee and I have been looking to test our skills against riders from all places and times. So far, ain't nobody faced us who put up much of a challenge. But I tell ya, ain't nothing like new terrain and fresh challengers to hone your skills. These concrete roads are tough on old Banshee here, but that just gets them all the more fired up. Alls we need now is an opponent. So, you interested in a race? That's the spirit. Let's ride. Step on into the magical portal when you're ready to race.
Y'all just there for decoration? Do something!
Welcome. Pull up a chair wherever you like. Pay no mind to that rusty fella on the stage. Engineer's supposed to be coming out to fix him and his buddies, though y'all are welcome to try and beat him to it.
Not exactly my kind of thing. Anyone else want to give it a shot?
Y'all gonna need to get the roof generator running before we can see him playing. If you don't mind taking a look.
I don't know what people were expecting. Making a giant head critter the sheriff? Was all...
You ride well, but not well enough to beat the Phantom Rider. Care to try again?
Who'd I talk to about getting me one of them metal horseless carriages?
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great.
Time someone did something.
That was a little embarrassing.
Can't decide if the West is wilder or less wild since we joined Chronopolis.
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
Wonder if that old prospector ever got to working. Sounded like he found some real good lick down in that river.
Here, much like Sakar, but with more focus on hats.
Somebody ought to do something.
Well, Banshee, looks like we done been beaten at our own game. Reckon we got our work cut out for us if we're gonna reclaim our titles as the fastest riders in Chronopolis. In the meantime, it'd be an honor if you'd have us ride alongside you, friend. From here on, consider Phantom Rider to be your biggest fan, Tom.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Looks like that voodoo wall's from the museum disappeared. Anyone's looking to go up there and clean his plow, now'd be the time to do it. People talking lots about the big shootout the other day. I didn't even know we had a basketball court.
Making a giant head trigger the sheriff. Stand aside, blackguards.
So that big purple face in the sky was real? I thought I dreamt that.
This appears to be a task best suited to my... Reckon these old boots have just about had their day. Big skull in the sky. Huh. Didn't a wise old fella say that that was an ill omen? No, wait. That were ducks making eye contact.
Did Rawhide Kid ever find that walking, talking totem? That guy is one odd stick.
People talking lots about the big shootout the other day. I didn't even know we had a basketball court. Looking to go up there and clean his plow, now would be the time to do it.
Wowee, you can move. Thanks, Speedy. Now we can get that metal band working.
They had a chicken outbreak in the city. Gave the sheriff a real good picking up. So, since y'all did all the work, you can have the honor of firing these fellas up for the first time. Well, ain't they a spectacle? Reckon my regulars will enjoy this mechanical music. Here, a little something with my regards.
Hey! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I meant, yay!
Wonder if that bug fella ever managed to...
Gang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
Now that's what a real hero looks like.
Gonna go buy me a brand new 10-gallon hat. Or maybe...
Hey!
Okay.
Those darn bandits kidnapped my farm boy. And more importantly, a bunch of my sheep. If you're gonna go rescue him, watch out for them fancy guns they got in the tunnels. They'll get you good. bandits. They're really getting out of hand.
Back for more training, soldier? You can never be too prepared.
Joined Chronopolis.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives. Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone.
Looks like that voodoo wall right from the tower disappeared. If I was lucky to go up there with this cloud, now would be the time to do it.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with Z.
Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good kicking, I hear.
This unusual object baffles me.
Oh boy! A real-life hero has come to rescue us, gals! I told y'all not to give. Y'all take care of them fancy guns? Then let's skedaddle! Come on, gals! Follow this hero!
Well, I'll be. You done rescued all my sheep.
Hello?
Don't interrupt, Clyde. I'm thanking the stranger. Here, why don't you take this as a reward? Reckon the bandits must have dropped it earlier.
Ooh, shiny. I'd better hold on to this.
I did it! I made another cameo! Gotta add this one to my list at home. Excelsior!
You must be getting a reputation in the Old West. One of the big guns has just walked into town.
Chang spies with his digital.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
It's drier than a dreameth hide.
Bad guys, huh? Good thing I'm never out of my element.
Hey, Speedy, just passing through? Why don't you stay a while? Oh, no! If I don't get a move on, I'm gonna miss a 310 to Hela.
Why, if it ain't my glamorous assistant from before. Thanks again for all your help.
I hear they're getting some fancy new modern entertainment over at this mill. Ask me. Nothing wrong with that fellow who blows on his jars. I love that guy. Don't drink the water down by that Halla place. Reckon it'll turn you blue.
Citizens.
I got myself another problem, if and you can spare the time.
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
Definitely got dusty around here since all them other places showed up. Dust in my hat, dust in my boots, dust in my mouth.
Wonder if that bug fella ever managed to tame his funny-looking buffalo. Well, howdy, y'all.
Howdy, partners! Saddle up, because I'm fired up and ready to take you through on another one of my special missions. This one's going to take you way back to the Old West. Bad guys' faces swollen, keep them pink bricks rolling, Gwenpool! Rawhide Kid and his longtime brother-in-arms, Red Wolf, have received news that an old foe is back in town. The Living Totem. Our heroes head into town. Spurred on by the townsfolk, they are steered to the saloon. Come on, you varmints! That was 2 cowboy puns right there! Inside the saloon, our boys find the Living Totem hard at work. Completing a death ray? Forging a metal army? No. Rehearsing in his one alien show. Humans are mean and should just be conquered already. Dinner theater? Will these villains stop at nothing? How exactly do you go about defeating a giant indestructible alien totem pole? I'm not going to be much help as I haven't read this stuff. Lucky for you youngins, the Kid and Red Wolf's gonna learn us how. This town ain't big enough for the 3 of them. Yeehaw!
All right. This darn totem has got to be around here somewhere.
Look, Rawhide. Over there.
Put him up, Totem. You ain't fooling no one round these parts. Well, that's one suspect down, I guess. No way Living Totem would have gone down that easy.
I hope we don't have to pay for that damage.
Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Word travels fast, and that word is that you don't mess with the Rawhide Kid. Listen, buddy, I don't know how you escaped, but you need to get back in that hole you crawled out of, or you'll have us to deal with. Nothing to say, huh? Ain't nobody buying this stuff. Hot down, Wolfie. I know it.
I believe this may be a normal totem.
I think I saw it move. Stand back! Ow!
It's heading right for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your entertainment for tonight, performing its very own One Totem stage show, the one, the only. Please put your hands together for the Living Totem. I wandered lonely as a totem pole that crashed, was lost, and then was set upon by raging beasts, the horrid race of men. And now I must ask you, totem or not totem? That is the question.
Shouldn't have come back here, Totem. Your evil-doing days are at an end.
Who dares interrupt my performance? Why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star?
Rawhide, look! It's working. He's slipping on the water.
Yeah! We've got you now, Totem.
You cannot stop theater.
You got him to slip up on water? That's it? Jeez, some bad dude, huh? No wonder he's not up there with the big villains like Kang and Thanos. Turns out this poor sap never wanted to be on Earth anyway. He crash-landed here in the Old West, and the first people he met buried him underground. Typical, huh? All he really wants is to get home, and the theater group was just a way of him raising money to build a spaceship. Not sure he'd have raised that much cash on stage. His acting is a bit wooden. Get it? I made it funny. Red Wolf suggests that maybe Totem can hitch a ride with some other friendly space travelers. He won't have to look far to find some, what with things being so messed up round here. Can't seem to throw a rock right now and not hit an alien. Heck, the Guardians of the Galaxy would take him. They've already got Groot, so they're no strangers to wooden space dudes. Hasta luego!
Excelsior!
I hate the way Kang watches us with the...